Whoa. Just look at this place. Like I've seen it before, but... Start of the game, maybe? Juno Naval Fortress. This is Juno Naval Fortress, HQ of the Unified Regions Army. It's gigantic. Looks like some medieval castle. That would be because it is. A historic one at that. It was built in the Dark Ages and has since been refortified for modern use. It was one General Gwyn's residence. Damn, so the monster used to cozy up in there with 50,000 soldiers. During the war, the Imperial Army was at a loss after multiple failed attempts to infiltrate. It's fully equipped with multiple Panzer Soldats, large-class airships, and enough supplies and anti-aircraft cannons to last 3 years. It was said that if you dared to attack it from the front, then you would have seen 100,000 casualties. So it was said indeed. And thus a deal was struck that shifted the Northern War. Sure know about this fortress, Ellie. It was information gathered as part of an Intelligence Division investigation. Oh, okay. It's still always better to know more than less. I'd say information is power. It's helped us plenty so far, so I can't argue with that. Alright, let's head on in. You need to report to Brigadier General Bardius first thing to kick off your exercises. Get down here, even though it's like... I don't think there's anything down here yet, is there? Like, not even a chest. No. I know we'll be back here at some point, though. Destroy the flowers. Crush them beneath the wheel. Erebonia Island over there? Yeah, it would be. Ciao, guys. Oh, 6:50 AM. Stop. Identify yourselves? Of course, we're with Thors Military Academy's branch campus. We're here to report the start of our field exercises. The Brigadier General said you were coming. That must mean you're the Ashen Chevalier. We've heard of your triumphs during the Northern War. It's an honor to meet you. Thank you. Man, he's so famous. Wait, wasn't the instructor their enemy during the Civil War? Why are they so excited to see him? It's long been accepted that the Civil War was the madness of Duke Cayenne and Ouroboros. I would imagine these soldiers were more than happy to see someone stop their leaders. Hundreds of archaisms he destroyed in North Ambria have also attributed to his fame. Good for him. Open the gates, allow our guests through. By all means, go on ahead. Brigadier General Bardius is waiting. Ah. This is the Unified Regions Army. So early in the day, but they're super into it. They're meant to be among the best of the best. I believe even the newest recruits are considered a cut above others. They are. Every recruit was selected from provincial armies all over the country. The Brigadier General leading them is also nothing short of magnificent. This particular army isn't as sizable as it was when it was considered part of the Noble Alliance, though. They only have about 30,000 men. I don't see any Goliath soldiers, do you? Guess the government's tight on the purse strings of even HQ. Hey, Allie. Ash. I'll refrain from comment. The command room is over in that building. Allow me to guide you. Thank you. That's interesting. It's a light armored panzer car used by the RMP. You know, we have 2 other guests at the moment. I think they're looking forward to seeing you. Now follow me if you please. Brigadier General, I brought your guests.
Right. Let them in.
Ah, I suspected as much. Major Claire, and you too, Patrick?
Entirely by chance, I assure you.
I don't trust anything that you put down to chance.
It's good to see you, Rean. And Class VII, too.
Whoa, what are you doing here? Long time no see. Sorry we couldn't meet in Crossbat. Now that she mentions it, this woman was in charge of the plan in Michelin, correct? Operation Birdcage, yes. Right, the beautiful RMP agent. Woman who so heroically trapped all those people in Crossbell and got showered with praise for doing it. Blair. Quiet, Ash. I'm sorry about him.
No, he has a point. I've heard about you two. You're the new members of Class VII, aren't you? Ash Carbide and Muse Egret.
Don't need to introduce myself, then. I've heard so much about you.
I came here to discuss security measures for the Imperial Provincial Council, but we've just finished our meeting, so I should be on my way. If you would excuse me, Brigadier General, Patrick.
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Do remember to keep a close eye on the Marquis.
Yes, understood.
And it's pronounced Marquis. Triple dot. Instructor Claire.
I'd heard the rumors, but it seems the Crossbell situation is more chaotic than I'd even imagined.
Yeah, they've got a whole different set of problems than we do in Erebonia. Anyway, Patrick, haven't seen you in 3 months. And even longer for you, Brigadier General.
Half a year, right? Back at the Northern War victory celebration.
That man's said to be the right hand of General Le Guin. The Black Whirlwind. You don't get a nickname like that for just sitting around.
Wallace Bardius at your service. I lead the Unified Regions Army. And I'd like to welcome you to Lemaire, new Class 7. Seems like General Le Guin's really got your nose to the grindstone.
If I may, Brigadier General, to let you know that we'll be starting our field exercises. Understood. Good luck with your training. Not that my word's worth much. I'm just filling in. I take it this Marquis Ballard is busy? Busy's one word for it. If you call going out on the town the night before the Imperial Provincial Council busy, then yes, he's quite busy. Wait, really? Really, the guy's notorious in Lemaire for being such a bum. They say he spends more time in Raquel than he does in Ortis, the port city. Hey now, let's not be rude. Well, I do love to keep discussing Marquis Ballard's failings. I'm afraid we have to cut to the chase, yeah. We received the list of Special Operations mission requests. Attached to the usual documents was an additional form with the header Advisory regarding potential Jaeger Corps activity in Lemaire. This says possible movement by the Red Constellation and Zephyr. Afraid we don't have any concrete evidence. But over the past 6 months, we've seen some suspicious activity from both Jaeger Corps. Activity that's led us to believe they're planning something for the Imperial Provincial Council in Lemaire. Can't be serious. They really target the Provincial Council? It's possible we're jumping its shadows. Can't even say whether or not the Society is involved. As one of the stewards of the Council, I thought it best to discuss the possibility with the Brigadier General. I see, so this request is yours, Patrick. Have the Intelligence Division or the RMP offered any information? Talk to Major Revout about conducting joint operations in the event of an emergency. But she didn't have any information to share, and the Intelligence Division has yet to respond to us. I suppose we can thank the government for that. Why would they ignore something like this? Because they don't give a damn about the world outside their precious capital. Which is why I'm so grateful that you're here. Your very presence is like a blessing from the winds and the goddess. I look forward to seeing what General Aurelia's Class 7 is capable of. Oh, a blessing from the winds. It's the traditional faith of the Nord Highlands. You won't disappoint. We'll keep our ears to the ground for any sort of Jaeger activity, especially any that might have to do with the Council. Good. Counting on you. By the way, will you be heading straight to Ordis? If you'd like, I can order you a car. Don't worry, we got our transportation all taken care of. The Orbital bikes, I take it. If you have an extra seat, would you mind if I joined you? Not at all. Everyone else okay with that? Of course. If we change our seating arrangements, we should have room. Farewell, young master. Best of luck with the Council. Would you stop calling me that? I swear it's as if you and Celestine are trying to drive me mad. Perish the thought. Master Patrick, take care out there. I believe you're a Vander, and you're a citizen of Crossbell, yes? And you're Altina, was it? I've heard much about you. You have? From me, I consulted with him often last year for my work. I've heard that you're the son of Marquis Charms. You're a classmate of Instructor Rean's at the main campus, right? Yes, though we were in different classes. And of course, you two are from the Lemaire province. From Ordis, the port city to be precise. I'm Count Igret's granddaughter. I've heard many stories about you, Lord Patrick. Something along the lines of the Marquis's no-good third son, I suppose. I'm not acquainted with your grandfather, but I do know of him. He acted as a consultant for the previous Duke. So I hear. I'm not from Ordis like her. I lived in Raquel. Afraid I don't have any fancy connections to the upper class. Raquel, huh? Been there a few times for their casinos and theatres. Find its bustling nightlife to be as refreshing as it is unique, personally. We can talk more on the way. You can ride next to me, Patrick. Juno, can Altina ride with you? Sure thing, Instructor. This split allows for optimal weight distribution. Well then, let's get going. Patrick is now accompanying the party. He will not be participating in battles, but you will be able to use his exclusive order. Order! What is his exclusive order? I must want to get in battle and find out. You can actually see on here. We're going to tactics. Don't need to see the orders outside of battle. I've never thought about checking before. Yeah, down here. Okay. Wait. Yeah, because he's not in the group. I can't see it then, can I? Gonna have to get into battle to find out. I gotta think I'm turboing right now. How far you have to travel? Jeez. See that off in the distance? That's Ordis, the port city. It's still a ways away, but it shouldn't take too long by bike. I motion that we head straight there, without any side trips to distract us. Agreed. Our schedule's gonna be packed again, so we'd start our special ops missions as soon as possible. Someone wants to hit the beach. How to approach the special ops missions is left to the student's discretion, correct? That's right. Priority missions and emergencies aside, you are free to tackle your assignments as you see fit. So you might want to take some time to discuss how to handle them with your classmates. Very well. That's what I like to hear. I feel like we won't need to worry about you two pulling your own weight. You might want to worry about holding them back. No kidding. Especially you, Ash. You need to remember to work with us, not against us. Roger that. Wild filly. Why, you want to go, putting head? Well, they certainly living up to the Class 7 name. They have the same sort of energy you did. How determined I used to be to prove Class 1 superiority. How could I forget? World's main campus separated nobles and commoners into different classes until last year, didn't they? The old Class 7 being a notable exception. That's right. Though honestly, I'm still a little torn about that. Thinking back on it, there was something to be said for the competition between the upper and lower classes. perhaps, but it was absolutely unfair for the noble students to get a private salon and longer vacations. Keeping that in mind, I completely understand the change to a merit-based system. Can't speak to the class-divided approach, but the merit-based system isn't without its flaws. Besides, wouldn't the prince still get special treatment regardless? Yeah, I'm sure his whole little entourage is in their own damn caste at that school. It would hardly surprise me. I wonder how the main campus's field exercises in North Ambria are going right now. Anyway, we've gotten sidetracked. We should make our way to Ordis, the port city. Understood. Let us be off. Okay, so I want to get that exclamation we saw over here.
The seat is comfortable, but I never thought they'd enter mass production. You must be happy about it though, Rean. You used to ride your bike everywhere.
I am. And it never would have happened without Angelica and George.
Only this part of the wall is white. And I believe we found our salt pepper. Alright, let's get this done. The group obtained salt pepper. Why do they call it salt pepper? It's not even made of pepper.
Let's get going.
Okay, so what else we got going up here? There's another green thing up ahead. Okay. Watch it! Jeez, he nearly ran out into the road and nearly killed himself. Who'd just wander in front of a vehicle like that? Remember I was playing Cold Steel... Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Remember I was playing Cold Steel 3 when it actually happened? Jeez. Years ago. It's like 2 years ago now, isn't it? Ages. And the world's gone to hell since that happened. So, you know. Yay! We can see the naval fortress very well from here. The opposite side of it, too. Looks so different from this angle. Really does. Juno Naval Fortress looks as if it's floating upon the ocean. Maybe I'll take a landscape photo for Vivi. That's a keeper. I'll send it her way later. Let's do that now. Like we know how this works. Here we go.
Let's get going.
To the Ordis, the port city. Long last, the time has come. When did I start saying it like that? I think it's because it's like the game started off like that and it's stuck in my head, didn't it? Didn't I carry that over to Sky as well? I'm trying to remember. But again, years ago now. That's what's weird. Years ago. So very strange that it's years ago. I think that's probably how we all feel like with the past year.
Treasure chest.
Well, the last 2 years, really, isn't it? Like, everything's just been a blur. Massive blur. Sort of see why I like.
Over there! That's Ordis!
The port city!
Okay, let's put the pedal to the metal!
No, you don't need to do that.
As I was saying, you can sort of see why I ended up overworking myself a bit. What else was there to do? We finally made it. So this is the port city. It's so much bigger up close. Which unfortunately means a longer walk from camp. You've got bikes. You there. Stop. You violated the law. Pay the quart of iron or serve your sentence. What sort of vehicle is this? Where did you come from? These people are from Thors Military Academy's branch campus. Really, Brigadier General Bardius told you they were coming? Oh, Lord Patrick, I'm terribly sorry for the trouble. You're absolutely correct. Right this way, all of you. Who needs a passport when you've got a Patrick? You've only been here a couple of months. How do they already know you so well? Let's just say that handling the mayor's nobility is no easy trick. Shall we head inside? Let's. Port City, here we come. Got a giant crane fly just land in front of me then. As we call them, Daddy Longlegs. I think they're the same species, aren't they? It's on the wall now, just sitting there. Ordis, the port city.
Wow. It's so beautiful. And so huge.
Yeah. This is my first time here, so I had no idea what to expect.
I've been here many times on missions.
Looking at this view, I can see why Ordis is so famous.
Is Ordis the port city?
Damn, it's almost annoying how scenic this place is.
Oh, you say that, but I can tell you're happy to be here.
Boasting a population of 460,000, the port city of Ordis is 3 times the size of St. Arc. It's also the font from which House Cayenne, head of the 4 great houses and largest noble family in Erebonia, draws their wealth. However, since the Civil War, there have been certain issues.
Huh?
What do you... Well, we can learn more about the city through our special ops missions. Patrick, will you be returning to the Duke's mansion?
I will, given that I seem to be the resident caretaker now. Oh yes, and I've heard from Eustace. He should arrive this evening. On House Alberea's private airship, no less.
I see. Would you tell him to give me a call when he gets in?
Absolutely. All right, Rean, new Class 7. I wish you all the best of luck with your missions in Lemaire. Though if you do find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to call on me.
Oh, thank you.
We will try to live up to your expectations.
For a fancy noble, he's awfully nice. Indeed, he's nowhere near as terrible as the rumors I'd heard. I suppose they were about his younger days. Yeah, I could see him as a spoiled little brat. To be honest, he was kind of immature when we first met. Then again, so was I. We both really learned a lot over the 2 years we were at Thors together. He may not be from Class 7, but he's a dear friend of mine. Whoa. A dear friend. Still won't tell me who his tailor is, though. Alright, got some missions to do. Let's start by confirming the Brigadier General's orders. Understood? Let's take a look here. So we've got the required go kill something. Yatta. As a security measure, we're going to need to inspect all the ships currently docked at the wharf. However, we don't have enough personnel to cover them all right now. Any help you could give would be appreciated. See me in the Harbour District for details. Eston? Love be jaded. I need help with preparations for the summer festival. Come to my Orbital factory on North Street for more details. Strauss. Gasping for flair. Some brigand has stolen my extremely precious and most valuable jewel. Must be recovered immediately. I'll be at the Hermit Inn, room 202 in Raquel. Don't make me wait. I see, so these are the orders proper. A variety is the spice of life, I suppose. Great, so we're basically unpaid bracers. No, that's not it. The orders are meant to dovetail nicely with our special ops missions. Looks to me like we'll need to head to the highway. Perhaps we should patrol orders first to get our bearings. Smart. We'll do that first, then hit the highway. We should make note of this too. Advisory regarding potential Jaeger Corps activity in the Mare. Over the past 6 months, there haven't been any confirmed reports of Jaeger Corps activity in the Empire. However, as the Imperial Provincial Council is being held in Lemaire Province, specifically Ordis, we would ask you to remain vigilant. If you witness any suspicious activity during your field exercises or special ops missions, please report it to the Unified Regions Army. That's the situation. Let's keep it in mind. Jaegers or no, we're probably going east to Raquel this afternoon. But before that, munching us around the City Musée? Gladly. Oh, but there's one thing I'd like to do first. What the?
Welcome to the capital of the Lemaire province and the western coast's most renowned seaport. The port city, Ordis.
Lovely. Like Crossbell, this place is too big to see all in one day. So why don't I familiarize you with the major districts? Please do. First area you'll see when you arrive at the station is the business district. There you'll find hotels and department stores, including apparently a new shop from the capital. It's the blue that makes it so interesting. Outside of that, there are 3 more areas of interest. There's North Street, which is lined with an assortment of shops. Next, there's the Noble District. As one would expect, it's positively lousy, with mansions, the centerpiece being the Dukes. And last but not least is Ordis Port, which you can see down below. I see. Imagine our orders are going to lead us all over this city. At least there's a lot to look at. Yeah, but once we're done sightseeing, we've got a monster to kill. Sounds to me like we have a plan. It's time to commence our field exercises here in the Lemaire province. As usual, counting on you guys to take the initiative. Right. I always do. The group received an advisory. You can check your request any time from the quest tab of your notebook. I forgot to check Patrick's order. The Crucial Investigation Report can be viewed from the event tab of the item menu. I was so adamant to do that, and then I completely forgot to do it. Oh well. Yeah, look who's here. Dear, oh dear. Right, so let's head into the shops, because I need to see if there's anything to buy. Because there probably is. Well, this is a hotel. It's not right at all. Let's rest, though. This is with turbo, like...
Whew, that felt pretty good.
I would say, it seems like you slept in. Jeez. There's a yellow there, but I'm assuming, yeah, can't go that way. Fine. Shops, though. Don't mind me. It's very modern, isn't it? Or more modern, anyway. Ah, this is such a nice store. Guess they don't call it a town of nobles for nothing. Oh, actually, this is Class Mall. It opened half a year ago, and if anything, it's more tailored for commoners. Really? Yeah, commoners have also been showing an interest in luxury goods lately. Class Mall's pretty popular from what I heard. You can purchase anything with a 5% discount at Class Mall. Separate exchange rates are higher at the RF store on the 2nd floor. Right, I want to check all the shops. We'll have that black record that's just there. Just in the shop. It's just there. Fierce fire, though. Interesting. I don't know why. I saw the shop and was like, yeah, I'll get to that later. It's like, just go over to it now. Ah, some royal tea. Just it's royalty, and you give it to royalty. Because, you know. I'm not sure what I'm skipping through here. It's like, hold on a minute. Was that relevant? Did I need that? A compact juice for Juno. Guess she likes juice then. I suppose, like, yeah, maybe she would, considering all the stuff she does for, tennis. Good to get some juice there. See, this seems more traditional. Or with the fountain and all. Vieira Court is a really famous department store in Ordis. It's a department store comprised of noble-run businesses that was established about 200 years ago. And they say there isn't a single product that you can't find at one of their stores. That in mind, it doesn't seem all that popular. I'm guessing there's a reason for that. Indeed. Prices. Marion's rum, we'll have that. Sure to be relevant for something. Isn't that something I need for Randy at some point, I feel? Yes. I like those hats over there, though. They're very nice hats. May as well get that for... Musée. You know, I'm curious. Maybe I'll equip that at some point. Aromatic tonic. For Ash? Dr. Mishi? Oh my. Dr. Mishi. Let's head off to the more noble area.
I can see a boat way out there. Hey! Land ho!
Quit it. You're so embarrassing.
I mean, like it would hear you. You're so far away.